In the wild world of Hollywood, stunt performers don't exactly get the most exposure. Until now. Let's get into it. Hello there, Clapperheads, and welcome to a brand new edition of ClapperCorns. I'm Nick Dorian. On today's episode, we're going to be talking about Universal Pictures' latest release, The Fall Guy. Loosely inspired by the 1980s TV show of the same name starring Lee Majors, The Fall Guy tells the story of a stunt performer called Severs who, after suffering a major incident on set, comes back a year and a half later to discover that the actor that he used to stunt double for has gone missing. As he's trying to find said actor, Colt soon finds himself ensnared in a sinister plot that pushes him to the edge of a fall more dangerous than any stunt he's ever performed. Now, first and foremost, let me get this out of the way before we continue. The film does star Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt, but safe to say, this is very much the Ryan Gosling show. You are going to see trademark Ryan Gosling at his finest here. His cutesy boy humor and sort of dumb blonde but sort of charming sort of humor, that's all at show here, and it's great. Having said that though, I feel that Emily Blunt was kind of pushed in the background a little bit. She's a great, fantastic actress, and while the chemistry between them is also fantastic, I feel she was very underutilized, and that love story that they have could have been used more, if not taken away. It was sort of like half-baked in that sense. Having said that though, after the success of Bullet Train, David Leitch has used his trademark cinematic style and action sequences straight into The Fall Guy, and it works very well. But again, while that works well, I feel like some of the stunt pieces could have been more in this sort of love letter to stunt performers. And that's exactly what it is. This is a love letter to stunt performers, and a film about them could have used some bigger set pieces and bigger stunts. While sure, the action sequences and all the stunts were great to watch, it just felt like it could have been more. And adding on to that, this film is a very meta film in the sense that it showcases Hollywood and how films are actually made and what stunt performers have to go through and the stress and chaos of making a feature film. If you've ever wondered what filmmaking is like, this kinda comes pretty close to that, if I'm honest with you. Now, despite all the nitpicks I had right at the get-go of this review, it's still a great film. It's a lot of fun to watch. It's just I feel like it could be a one-and-done film. I don't think I would come back to watch this film. While it has some great comedic beats, some wonderful action sequences, especially a bit in the middle, which I'm sure everyone will relate to when they see it, I feel that this film could have been more. I think that's it. It's always, it could have been more. They could have taken more risks. They could have developed the whole stunt performing aspect of it and given us a real big blockbuster film. But this is a great start to the summer blockbuster season, and it's a great primer for what other films are yet to come. With the usage of classic cinema tropes to its advantage and comedic effect, which might seem cheesy at points, but when you see the context of the film, you're like, you know what, I'll allow it. It works on a very wonderful level. You're gonna have some fun with this film, you're gonna have a good time, you're gonna be hyped, and if you wanna see Ryan Gosling half naked sometimes, this is the film for you. Oh, and not forgetting, this film has a banger of a soundtrack. You are gonna be hyped so much with all the music that's pumped into this. So, do yourself a favor, The Fall Guy sneaks into cinemas on the 25th of April while having a nationwide release on the 2nd of May. Go watch it, go have some fun, go turn your brain off for a while and enjoy some mindless, hunky humor and a lot of stunts and action sequences that are going to keep you on the edge of your seat with a lot of excitement and fun. And as always, you can check us out on all social media. It's all on the screen at the moment: Instagram, TikTok, and of course YouTube. Go and subscribe and follow these social media outlets for more updates. Thank you so much for watching. I am Nick Dorian, and until next time, keep watching the movies.